Welcome to the Buccaneers Observer. Rob Phillip. How about the Buccaneers? What? What? How about the Buccaneers? Hey, hey, hey. hey, Tampa Bay. I don't know. I gotta watch this in one day and see when it comes on, because I can see myself up here and it's like I think I like totally cut off the first few seconds. It doesn't catch it on the stream. I don't know. We'll see. Anyhow, Buccaneers beat the 49ers at home at the Raymond James Stadium yesterday. It was a pretty convincing win. Now, I was able to look at the all 22 today. I got all the way up through the halftime, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to save it for tomorrow. Now, we will jump around. What's up, Dino? We will jump around and point out a few things. If anybody's got some plays they want to look at, let me know, because we got to get off of here in like a half an hour. 45 minutes, because the game starts at 7:10, and I got to watch the Bills beat up on the Falcons, man. And I need 11.3 points from Shakir, wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills, in order to win my game in the Money League. What's up, Christopher Cole? Victory Monday, yes. Yes, Baker 17-yard run, a bomb right after that. Just amazing. Oh, I know. We played really, really good on offense. The only issue we had on offense was dropped passes and off-target throws by Baker. It's very strange. We had quite a few plays with guys wide open, completely wide open, and Baker would throw off target. And guys weren't adjusting to it. It was very strange, very strange. But other than that, offensively, we dominated. They didn't get any pressure, at least for what I've seen in the first half. I mean, like none. They did get the one blitz that came in, and Mayfield got hit after he threw it for a touchdown. Again, guy wide open, 19 to completely wide open. We had quite a few of that in this game. But defensively, we got some issues, man. We're gonna talk about that, but probably not go into it a whole lot today. We're gonna celebrate our win, man. What's up, Tom? You got to go watch Jenna Lane's podcast. Does she have one? I'd go watch it if she did. Why not? It'd be fun. Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. We got some news. Like I said, I want to get out of here, get off this chat at 7:10. I think that's when the game starts. So I don't know if we're going to go through the all 22. We might cover some of it. I don't know. But I got all the way up to halftime today. I'm very proud of myself for that. It's been 2 weeks in a row. And tomorrow I'll have it completely done, and then we'll be able to really do a deep dive into it. Yes, the game is at 7:10. Starts at 7:10. I need Shakir to get me 11.3 points. Oh, 7:15. Okay. So we got 45 minutes. He started off in the first series or so playing a little frantic. The first series was really bad. And it was really strange because he was like feeling phantom pressure, and there was like none at all. The 49ers have got a big, you think we got a problem with pass rush? Those guys ain't got nobody. I mean, so far, watching his all 22, there's absolutely nobody on the 49ers that I've gone, hey, he looks pretty good. Not a single person. Christian McCaffrey, of course, but he's really hasn't done anything. Mac Jones, he played pretty good, considering. They had drops too as well. And one of the biggest issues is the field. Again, a lot of slipping. Remember, we had this against the, I think it was the Eagles game. There was a lot of slipping. I talked about it. I didn't keep track of it. I used to. And this game, a lot of slipping, and a lot of it, it's on both sides too, which is weird. You would think the Buccaneers would know what type of cleats to wear or something, or maybe there just isn't. Maybe that turf is just too soft. There's no cleats long enough. But both sides, both the Buccaneers and the 49ers were just slipping all over the place, man. And it's an issue with Raymond James Stadium. But sometimes there's not that much slipping, but this game was exceptionally bad. A lot of slipping going on. See the Levante David sack fumble and the way the blitz happened? All right. We shall look at that. I'm watching the Jets just for the fun of it. No. No, Dino. I have not watched the Jets since we played them. I've seen clips though. There's a couple of YouTubers I watch that like summarize the games, and it's the Jets. They're just like, man, this is just a bad team, and they'll show clips and stuff. But the Cardinals, I think the Cardinals are like the worst team right now, as far as just Keystone Cop stuff. Branch is suspended. Yes. We're going to talk about that news too. 26-20 Bucks. All right. LMH is coming in strong. I didn't do score predictions last week, guys. I completely forgot about it. We got the baby coming, and I'm going to let you know, as you could probably tell, I've been very sporadic this season, and it's mainly because of the baby stuff. But for the next 2 weeks, it's going to be really tough on me. I'm going to do tonight and tomorrow night, maybe Wednesday night, but the baby's supposed to come this weekend, so I'm going to be pretty busy, and I might be gone for a little bit, or sporadic, even more sporadic. All right. Yeah, that was sad about Warner getting hurt, man. I hated to see it. It looked so much like the same thing that happened with Godwin. They said it's a dislocated ankle, but he's out for the season. 49er fans are crushed over that because he's like the best player they got right now, besides Christian McCaffrey. They'll be getting some guys back. But, yeah, we played them hurt. We were hurt too, though. But we definitely dominated this game. It could have been a lot higher score too. We had some silly mistakes. What's up, Black Crow? The Cardiac Bucks. I know. And, that's another thing. I've been talking about doing the victory formation. I really wanted to see Tej Johnson back there doing a flip or something after the snap on victory formation, as teams do when you've got a acrobatic guy like that. We had victory formation finally, first time we've had one. And, I talked about it against, gosh, who was it? It must have been the Seahawks, where we lined up to kick the game-winning field goal, but to get it in line, and we did a victory formation then, and we had Tej Johnson in the back. So I was like, all right, they're going to put him back there so he could do some flips. But we had victory formation in this game. Nah, they had Cameron Johnson back there, and he didn't do nothing. He just stood there. That's the first thing I looked at on all 22. I was like, oh, I want to see if Cameron Johnson does a flip or anything. No, he just stood there. So disappointed in that. Zebra, what's up, man? Joe. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Okay, we're going to look at both bend but don't break. Oh, Christopher, you are 100% right, man. That's something we got to talk about. This defense is really going to hurt us when we start playing some powerhouses. Detroit, man, I'm like, I don't know. I think we're becoming one of those teams where, we're going to have to put up, over 25 points to win because our defense ain't going to be able to stop teams from putting up 25 points. I'm so frustrated with this defense. And when you watch the All 22, when we take a dive into that, y'all will be frustrated with me. It's annoying. It's so annoying. Okay. So we've got the Levante David that we wanted to watch. What was it? The Levante David sack fumble. Okay. And then we want to watch the $17-yard run by Baker. I haven't got to that part, Zebra, as far as the Egbuka tweak. At least, when did he leave? I did the whole first half today. And if he left in the first half, then I didn't see it. We need to pinpoint exactly when that happened. Really, really hurt me. I don't mean to be selfish here, but I've got him in fantasy football, and I really needed him to have a good game. I was so upset. I was like, he's out. Okay, second quarter, 9:36 is the last time I've got him on any type of stats. So it must have been the second quarter when he went out. So he's gone out. I saw it. I didn't notice anything. We can look for it though. So 9:36. So yeah, Brian Burns is going to be out, cornerback for a defensive back for, was he a safety? For the Lions because of that fight he got into with a wide receiver from Kansas City. That was a weird one. Hey, Molly, what's up? That was such a weird, if y'all watched it happen, it happened off screen and then they replayed it because, was that CBS? I don't think it was CBS. I think it was NBC. Yeah, it was NBC. And they replayed it. And he just walks over and just punches Scalding. Now, he said afterwards that it was because he got blocked in the back and the refs didn't see it and he's tired of being bullied out there. But he did admit, he was like, it was childish. I shouldn't have done it. But he got suspended. Now, was that from the league or was that from the team suspended him? I didn't see that. Morrison, Zion, and Evans all might be back next week for Monday Night Football. Gedeke, not. I want to smash the Lions really bad. Okay, we're going to look at the Baker run. That really turned the game around, didn't it? And after that happened, I was just like, oh, we got this now. Right? Yeah. Yeah. When it's CBS, they're like, oh, man, it was so funny. I was talking about it with Molly when the 49ers linebacker got hurt. And I was like, they're not going to show it. They're not going to show it. They probably won't show it. They probably won't play it. Well, then they come back after break and they're like, oh, man, we've seen this from a whole bunch of different angles and it's really gruesome. And here it is. And they showed it from like a wide shot. And then that was it. It was real quick. Then they moved it. I was like, what happened to all these angles, man? They're so CBS. I don't know what their deal is. I guess they want to be the kinder, gentler network or something. What was I looking at? Oh, the Baker run. Okay. Uh, Godwin is definitely out for the Lions. Yeah. After his third catch. Okay. Hey, Mike. Yeah, I got to lift her up off the couch, man. She grows roots into that thing, and I'm not going to say anything. Bucks 2. Yeah. Maybe CBS is a good luck charm for us. Yeah, I did not think we would be. We're going into this is the last game of the stretch, this Detroit game, and we've won 2 of the 3. I mean, if we win the Lions game, I mean, even if we lose, coming out of this stretch 2-2 with all the injuries we've had, I'm thrilled to death. Thrilled to death. Then we got the Saints game. That should be an easy one. And then the Patriots. Patriots are playing good football. Mike Vrabel's got some guys playing over there. How about the Titans? Titans fired their coach today, Callahan, and I don't understand that. Didn't they just hire him last year? And they get a new quarterback because they suck so bad they got the first round pick. They get a new quarterback at football. And then they're going to fire the coach. I mean, there must be something, or maybe they're just a crappy organization. They don't know what's going on over there. I think it's probably more of that. Igbuke is getting an MRI today. We haven't heard anything about it yet. The Buccaneers, we are number 1 in the NFC, 5-1. Ain't no other team 5-1. There's only 2 teams in the league that are 5-1, and we're tied with them. That's the Indianapolis Colts. But the Indianapolis Colts are 1A. We are 1B because they have more points for and less points against. Our points for and points against are very close. It's like a 10-point margin. This is like 50 points difference. So they've got us there. But guys, we're the best. We're the second best team in the league. We're tied for first in the whole league. We got the NFC. How about the Eagles look like crap? The Dallas Cowboys got beat by the Panthers. What? Come on. I so wanted the Panthers to lose that game. So, yeah, we're just, we got the Saints are 1-5. So they're at the very bottom. I think the Jets are underneath them at 0-6, but Saints are down there. The Panthers are what, 3-3 or 2-3? What are they? Let me look it up. The Falcons are 2-2. There we go. Yeah, the Panthers are 3-3. Falcons are 2-2. We are 5-1, y'all. 5-1. Top team in the league with Baker Mayfield right now, MVP of the league, and Igbuke the rookie of the year. I think Cam Scatbo, however you want to pronounce him, he might close the gap a little bit. But other than that, I don't know. I can't think of anybody that's really on his heels. Man, did we see this coming? No. Yeah, Grizzard, I tell you what, I am really liking what I'm seeing on film with him, man. He took what we had last year and has really pumped it up for the deep balls, man. He talked about it too. You know, he said he wants more vertical stuff and he's getting it. I mean, he is scheming guys wide open. It reminds me of Dirk Cutter, and y'all know how much I love Dirk Cutter. I thought he was an offensive genius, but Grizzard's doing not as good, but he's scheming guys open, and it's exciting, man. It's exciting. I like it. He did it in this game. We're going to look at some stuff too, man. Panthers in second place, I know. I got to root for the Falcons to lose tonight now. Rampage, what's up, brother? Who else? B. Cole. Victor Monday. Okay, so it was the NFL that suspended him. Need someone to piss Baker off early next week. Is that what it is? He gets mad. New Orleans in 2 weeks. Anybody going? We're at the top of the conference, yes, and we are at the top of the league. We're tied with the Colts, 5-1. Panthers ain't gonna be playing good. You know, they are a bad team. I'm shocked at how bad the Cowboys play. Maybe it's just wishful thinking on my part. The Panthers can't get good. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, Rampage, you're going to get so mad watching this all 22. I was getting so mad watching it with this defense. It's going to really hurt us down the stretch, I think. You know, I don't know what Todd Bowles saw and adjusted. He's definitely not blitzing near as much. That's for sure. But I just can't stand. Sometimes this defense makes me just want to throw stuff. I know. Ain't that crazy? Baker, Darnold, and Daniel Jones all balling out here. I was like, what? Hopefully Grizzard will not leave to be a head coach. What's up, Marty Rules? Yeah, Dart's playing good too. He runs a little bit too much for my liking, you know, and he's got that crazy running where he's like, I'll take a hit. But they have a lot of designed runs for him, and I'm like, y'all gonna get him killed. Always hit the like button when you walk in. I appreciate that, Joe, man. We used to have MK in here that would rally everybody up to the like button, but we need somebody else. Joe, I'm going to designate you the like enforcer. How about that? It does make a difference as far as, I mean, I don't know if it makes a difference as far as getting, you know, the video booster or whatever, but I will see when I log out, you know, after the stream, it shows how many people viewed and how many people liked. And like ever since MK's gone, it's been like half the likes. You just forget. I forget all the time. I forget to even say it. You'd be ready to trade Bucky, Rashad, and our first draft picks for Skatibo. Yeah. He's fun to watch, man. I don't know if I'd trade Bucky for him though. Yeah, he does have that Baker vibe. He sure does. He's fun. He's a fun guy. Just seems like a fun person. The Ravens will probably trade Roquan Smith. You think they're going to have a fire sale? You think, gosh, didn't they just had somebody retire? Was that? No, that was the Eagles. Who was it retired today? Just out of nowhere. One of their defensive linemen just retired. Yeah, we're gonna look at that, Tom. We're gonna look at the defense. What's up, Gotti? Our backups are the best team in the NFL. I tell you what, our wide receivers are. I love our wide receiver room, man. It's like all of them are fun. Joe, I forget. I forget to hit the like button when I'm watching people, and I forget to ask people to do it. I need my thing back up that says like and subscribe and all that. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Dart did get knocked out. That was great. They pulled him into the the tent, and Skatibo went in there with him. That guy's just funny. Uh, yeah, yeah, and then and they had a designed run play right after that for the quarterback. They're gonna get him killed over there. Yeah, I'd give up a fourth for Roquan Smith. Definitely. Um, yeah, yeah. D- Servassier is a liability, man. Um, just real quick, we got scored. We got scored on here. Just want to show this real quick. This was the actual first one I looked at because I saw this. We need a button neon sign behind me. Yeah, I've seen guys with that. This play right here, they scored a touchdown on us, and this was a third down. We had stopped them. We'd stuffed them the first time. And I saw this during the game, and then I looked at it on the All 22, and you can't really see it as good, but I'll bring it up anyhow. Servassier is the reason why they scored this touchdown. He is, I think, oops, didn't mean to do that. Man. Okay. He is right here, I believe. Let me see. Let me get this going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's him right here. That's him right here. Now they run it, and it looks like the run is supposed to go like right here. But he follows this offensive lineman 77, and he goes, and if you look, he just kind of walks in. He just kind of walks in. And when I watched it on the broadcast, you can see Servassier runs over there, right? Uh, Levante gets the end, and Servassier is running over there. Now you see right here, he's bracing for impact, right? But he's bracing for impact with this guy, our player, and he slams right into him. Their heads collide. Wham! Right there, you can see their heads collide, and then Servassier ends up way over here. He doesn't go to this gap at all where he's supposed to go, and as a result, McCaffrey's able to just walk through. Now I'll show it to you from the different angles, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about much better. Unfortunately, this all 22 is kind of janky from this angle. You can't really see what's going on here. But anyhow, here's where they're running, right? Watch where Servassier, he runs way over here. He totally overshoots the gap and slams right into his own guy right there, right here. And then that just allows them to they just walk right through. It's very strange. Okay, now this is the broadcast version. And you can see it plain as day. This is what I saw. All right. You can see Dennis is right here. Boom. You're looking, you see the gap. You see everybody pulling. It's coming over this way somewhere. Dennis is running. And you see this guy's caught up, right? And then he's running straight. He's looking at this dude, and he's bracing for contact with that guy, and they slam right into each other. Wham! So hard, Dennis's head gets turned sideways. And then he ends up way over here. I don't understand this at all. And then they just walk in. I mean, he just overshot his gap, ran into his own guy, and they just kind of stood out there. It's very, very strange. There's quite a bit of Servassier Dennis stuff in here. So, Rampage, you're going to be very happy. And angry watching it. He's a liability. He's become a liability. I think I said that last week, and this game film I watched here lives up to that. Okay. What's up, Ricky? Yeah. It wasn't fully comfortable, but it was a comfortable win. At least we weren't doing this at the end of the game, the last minute of the game. Wait till Garrett Green makes his debut. Yeah. The Eagles defensive lineman. What's his name? Is it Darius Smith? Oh, the roughing the kicker penalty? I know. It's so funny because Vita busts through. He just blows up the guy, because the special teams guys they had out there were their, third stringers like you normally play on your special teams. And we had our first stringers out there. Vita just blows his guy up and he comes running in and he, God bless Vita's soul. He tries. He really wants to be a vertical leaper, but he's not. Although we got a good jump by Vita on the game film here. But yeah, he jumps, puts his hand up, kind of jumps forward, gets, his 4 to 6 inch vertical off the ground, and then slams right into the punter. And Vita knew it right away. He was just like, man, why did I do that? Yeah, he did break right there. We got to do something, Zebra. We got to do something with our special teams. Yaya does need to be a step or two quicker for sure. And he needs to be more decisive. He needs to get a little stronger. There's a couple of things I can say. No, I did not catch that, Gotti. I heard the announcers say something about it. They kind of mentioned about the hand gesture that Tez gave. Vita needs a aircraft carrier stop cam on. Well, when he gets that forward momentum going, it's hard to slow down. It is like a big boat. It takes miles for him to slow down. Gotti, that would have been hilarious if he would have blocked that punt. Hilarious. So he'd have to get like right up on the guy because his vertical just is not. Yeah, Tom. It was funny. It was even funny at the time, but because we were in the game, it's one of those things where you're like, oh no, that might be the game loser, But since we won, it's easy to laugh at. Oh, I didn't know that either, Zebra. Yeah. Okay, so we want to look at the the Levante David sack fumble. We want to look at I got so much stuff we could look at, man, but like I said, we got to get off here early because we got the game coming on. And I've got a lot on this game. One, I need the Bills to win, and I need Shakir to get me 11.3 points, y'all. Okay, so that's the second quarter. We're looking at, let me see if, do we see Egbuke here? I'm trying to see when Egbuke left, when his last play was. Okay, I see him out here. Boom. Yeah. Bad. That was a bad throw. And then Baker had 2 throws to Egbuke that were off target, but Egbuke didn't adjust to them. He still got his hands on them. I think it was both players were at fault though. I'd give more fault to Baker, of course, but I think Egbuke could have caught him, especially if he would have adjusted. Yeah, I think that's when. Oh my gosh. Yep, 2 plays back to back. I know y'all can't see it, but okay, he's still out there. He's still out there on this series. He's still out there on that series. Okay, he's not on this series. So that might be the last time he was out there. Oh, there he is. He's still out there. Gosh, man, we had guys open all over this field. We could have had the score should have been a lot higher. There's no doubt about that. Okay, I'm still seeing Egbuke out here deep into the second quarter. He's got a green mouthpiece, so he's kind of easy to see. Which is always good. Always look for ways to identify guys easy. Like after a while, you can just look at their physique and tell, and the way they stand after you watch so many hours of all 22. Okay. He is still out there deep into the second quarter. All right. I'm looking to see when he got hurt. Man. Okay. All right, second half. Was he out there any in the second half? All right, I don't see him out there now. So he must have left at halftime. He went in the locker room, got some snacks, and said, I don't feel like playing anymore. Yeah. Yeah, because he was out there for the last snap. Last offensive snap. And I don't see anything. I know y'all can't see it, but I figured y'all would rather look at my face than. Yeah, I don't. There's nothing there that shows him. He's not even limping or anything. So he must have just felt some tightness in his leg or something. Oh no. Yeah, he did not get injured on the field. Okay, the Levante David sack fumble. 7:07. Let me see if I can pinpoint that one real quick. Okay, 13:29 in the fourth quarter. Boop. $13.29 in the fourth quarter. Okay. I got it. Nope. I thought that was it. Must be this play. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So you got Levante. He comes blitzing in. He is right here. And yeah, they just don't see him at all. He's always been very good about that, you know, hiding his blitzes. 77 sees him, but 77 is getting ready to get clobbered by whoever that is. And then 23 just messes up completely here. That's 20. This is 23's fault. And Mac Jones doesn't see him either until right there. He feels him. Or maybe he thought he could get it off, but he couldn't. Boom. You know, I felt like watching this that they could have very easily have said the ruling on the field stands because you couldn't see from the angle they showed. You couldn't see the complete ball right here when it was coming out. Right before this touched, it was like this was kind of obscured. But, you know, it was so close. When I watched it, I was like, yeah, they're going to overturn that. I wasn't too upset about it. But I think it definitely should have been the ruling on the field stands. I don't know. But yeah, that was a total mistake by McCaffrey. He did not pick up that blitz at all. He got, I think he was looking at this stunt. He was like, I'm going to help them out. Didn't see Levante David at all. 77 did, though. 77 is the only one that saw him. He couldn't peel off, though, because this dude hit him right in the face. Yeah. Boom. Nice blitz. All right. And then Baker's run. Let's look at that. Let's see. When was that? That was. Man. Okay. What? Okay. Yeah, 3rd and 14. This was a third quarter, 4:21 in the third quarter. uh, let me see. We are on the Tampa's 41. So it's not there. Here? Is this it? Why is it zoomed in? Is this it? I think it is. I think this is it, yeah. No, that man, that's so awesome. I thought he was sacked for sure, man. We'll look at it from the end zone angle for the sack. That's good stuff. And then nice little run in. Good block there by Otten. And then laying out. This is what I love right here. Just lay it out. Goodness. We needed 14 yards. He got us 15. Look at 47 is furious. 47 is so angry. Look right here. He's like, ah. He wants to throw his helmet. Oh, my goodness. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, how he got out of this. I haven't watched this yet, so. Where does the pressure come from? Is it a blitz? No, they just beat 72. Good grief. Oh, my gosh. Ah, how does he get out of that? Oh, well, Wirfs helps out there. He knocks 47 off of him. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, good stuff. Look, he's hurt right there. 72's hurt right there. Is this when he left? Did he leave after this play? Because look, you could see his arm is hurt. I think his arm was hurt before. He's not using his left arm here. No wonder he got beat. Look, he's not moving his left arm, guys. See his left arm there? I wonder how long he played with his left arm messed up. You can see how he's holding it right here. Huh. Okay, so anyhow, here we go. Baker running down the field. Boom. Oh, you got embarrassed. Where's 47? Here's 47. Good block by Otten. And then Baker laying out. Oh, 47's so angry. He's like, are you serious? Oh, good stuff. Okay, I want to see if 72's still in there. He played with a hurt left arm for a very long time. Yeah, look, he's not even using his left arm there, guys. He's not using his left arm. Right here. 72. He's one arm in this. Look, he's got one arm over here, and he's holding the other one up against his stomach. See? You can see his arm right here. He's still holding it. Yeah, man, 72. Trooper, man. Huh. Wow. I'm going to have to look and see when he leaves the game and see when he got hurt. Oh, man, it's 7:17. Oh, we got to get off here. Okay, now he's using his arm. Okay. Hey, I'll get caught up in this all day long. All right, we got to get off here so we can go watch the Bills beat up on the Falcons. I'm going to put the game on while I'm sitting here. Mac Jones looked in pain all game. What's up, Scotty? Scotty Luck. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to go over all 22. Like I said, I've got the first half already done. So tomorrow I'll have it all done. And we just didn't have time to go over it today. But there's some good stuff so far. Oh, Falcons just fumbled. And the Bills recovered, but there's a flag on the field. Ha ha, B. John Robinson. You stink. Come on. Be against the Falcons. Offsides. Defense. Oh, man. Ha. Sean Smith, referee. He's got money on the Falcons. That's what's going on. Who was offsides? Yeah, Bijan just lost that ball. He just watches it. Okay. Oh, hey, they're both wearing their throwback uniforms too. Bills are wearing their old uniforms, and Falcons are wearing their old ones with the red helmet. That's cool, man. It's good to see you too, Joe, man. Yeah, if it was a Bucks fumble, it would have stood. Oh man. Come on, Bills. Don't let the Falcons even give you a tough time, man. Just stomp them. Down by ankle, yeah. Yeah, Dino, I have not been very impressed with different networks have different crews that handle that stuff, and CBS is the worst. They really are. I think Fox is the best, but uh, I get mad. You ask Molly, I'm always mad when they'll show, like in between plays, they'll show like a close up of a guy just standing there, whatever. I'm like, why are we looking at this? There's a gazillion different things we could look at other than some guy just standing there, you know? It's all kind of replays we could watch, different angles, and you know, I don't get it. Like we were watching the game Sunday. I can't remember what team it was, but they had a close up of a guy on the sideline just standing there, and then he spit, but it was like a real slow one. He kind of bent down and it just came out, and they kept it on him for like 3 seconds. I was like, yeah, this is what I want to get up and watch on my TV, is some guy slow spitting on the sideline. You would think that they would be like bam, bam, bam with replays and angles and analysis and all that stuff, but no. Bill's defense is horrible. I can't stand Chris Collinsworth. Oh, man. You know what annoys me the most about Chris Collinsworth is he always brings up these stories about the players. He was like, yeah, when we were talking to so-and-so in our pregame or media, whatever, he said he was going to do that. It's like every time something good happens, he brings up them talking to the player. And I'm like, you need to say that before it happens for it to have any significance whatsoever. It's like once they already do it, you saying they said they were going to do it doesn't mean anything. Man, come on. Tyler Algeo just scored a touchdown. All right, we got to get off here, guys. Tomorrow, we're going to cover the All 22, and I'm going to get the whole thing done. I've got half of it done already. But we're on top of the league, man. We are tied with the Colts for first place. Colts have us edged out right now because of points for and points against, but 5-1 records. We the top of the NFC. So anyhow, guys, I appreciate it. And we'll see y'all here tomorrow night, and we'll go over some All 22. Until next time, go Bucks.